Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I'm Morgan's Happy Place. How you doing? Yeah, you are. How you doing tonight? I just pressed the live button, so kind of shocked me. Come on so quick. It's never happened like that before. I had to put it to 9 o'clock tonight because that 11 o'clock was not doing it for me. I was getting too tired at the end. Wonder if anybody else is going to come on tonight. Were they confused that I've come on early? I'm doing good. I got my nap in, so doing a lot better. And then I switched rooms. I'm in my kitchen tonight. I feel more comfortable in here. Hey, Jones family, how you doing? My phone's telling me I'm live. All right. Everybody having a good weekend? Yeah, definitely. I'm learning myself though, so I don't know if there's much I can say about it, Morgan. But I I used the StreamYard, and it's pretty uh, self-explanatory. If you've got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, and you can use YouTube live, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, that'll be great. Have you ever tried the StreamYard? Oh, TC's on here. I didn't see him. Come on. Hey, TC, how you doing? Yep, you're right about with me, Morgan. Yeah, StreamYard is pretty easy to work out. I'm just on my phone, and you can even set up for to schedule for a later time. That way, it lets everybody know that you're coming on a few days ahead of time. Yeah, email me or go on Facebook on Salinas D World and message me on Facebook, and I will walk you through it. Is this a better time for you, TC? It is for me. Hello, Diana. Yeah, Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, TC. Hello, Kelly. We gotta bring some over for me. I didn't even cook dinner. I'll be praying for you and your family, TC. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Did, if you don't mind me asking, did he pass from the CV or did natural? Hey, two old people on the couch. Hey, everybody. This is great. I'm loving this tonight. Definitely, Diana. I will be. Wow, this is wonderful. I think this 9 o'clock deal is a lot better. The 11 o'clock coming live wasn't doing it for me. I was coming on too late and I was getting too tired. I hope I do. I've got, I'm working on a green chili enchilada and I'm working on another breakfast. It's a cheesy grit casserole. If you like grits, I love grits. But I'm trying to figure out which way I want to present it with the eggs in the grits or a fried egg on top. Which way would you guys like it? Hey, Paragon Ranch, how you doing? I'm glad to see you guys on here. Welcome, everybody. So, which one would you rather have, two old people? Scrambled eggs inside the grits or a fried egg on top? Yes, it does, Morgan. If if you try this, I got guarantee you would switch. They are delicious. But there are several different ways you can eat grits. Some people eat it with sugar, salt, and pepper, and some people eat it with just salt and pepper and butter. I'm one that eats it with salt, pepper, and butter, but I usually have to have a fried egg because I have to have that yolk to mix with it. Not yet, TC. Mel is running very badly this last month. I sent something off in the beginning of December and it still has not gotten to the person. So I don't expect it for a few more weeks, probably. I wish it would come because my wall is just itching to have it put up on that wall. Grits is It's like a corn flour. Just a second. I'm glad I'm in here. These are instant, but uh, it's a like hominy, but ground up into a real uh, like get down here, ground up. It's a white corn hominy. This is the quick 5 minute, but the ones that I would do for the casserole would be the regular grits. They're not the 5 minute one. They're very good, Kelly. I I eat this 5 minute one all the time. That's why you can see it's almost 50. But the casserole, oh, it's divine. But I just trying to figure out if I want to put the egg in it and cook it that way, or cook it on the as a fried egg, or I might just do both. That way, it gives everybody an option. That's why it's a Q&A tonight. I want everybody's opinion on what they want. I can cook just about anything, so I need I need answers on what people would like to see. If you don't know how to cook it, let me know, and I will make a video of it. Or if you do know how to cook it, I may know how to cook a different recipe of it. Let me know what you want. I'm running out of options. I'm thinking about doing some quick and easy freezer meals that you can cook up and just put in your freezer for later, like your own homemade TV dinners. And I'm thinking about doing some for just for one person. You make it up and then put it in a one person container and freeze it. And then all you have to do is bring it out and heat it in the oven, or like I did some cheesy broccoli soup the other day. I made a big old pot of it, only ate my one bowl, and then froze the rest of it into individual portions. So when I got hungry yesterday, I just brought out one of the packages and I put it on the stove and cooked it up. Okay, that'll be great. I will definitely do that, Morgan. I'll start doing a lot more casseroles. I don't know if you was on here when I was saying I was gonna do the enchilada casserole or not to have old people. It's a green chili enchilada casserole instead of a red chili. Yeah, I sure do. I will put some of those out. Okay. Yeah. Usually on grocery day, I will get a big thing of hamburger or pork chops, and I will make a bunch of meals up. And a lot of them you don't even have to cook at that time. You just prep it and put it in your freezer, and then put them in the oven. I'll show just a second here. Hi, Sandy. I see you before. Okay, here I've got individual portions of lasagna, baked spaghetti, and meatloaf. And the only thing that I did cooking wise is spaghetti sauce. And then I put together what how it needed to be done and then froze them. Hope so. I'm doing good, Sandy. How are you? And I do that with the enchiladas too. I just heat up the enchilada sauce and then I'll layer it into the casserole part, let it cool off and put it in the freezer. I normally will put them in a food saver bag so they'll keep longer, but I'm out of bags and haven't had the money to buy any, so they won't stay in the freezer as that long this way. But if I have them in the freezer bags, they can stay in there for a couple of years. But just wrapping them like that, just a couple months. Oh, you like Mexican food? Okay. How about Constana? Uh, it's a burrito. You can make it into a regular uh, dinner, this Constana meat steak, but I make it into a California street taco or California street burrito and homemade Spanish rice and homemade refried beans. If you go down on my video list, you will find that recipe. That was one of the first things I made when I started my channel. It'll be the homemade refried beans, but the rest of it is with it. The Constata meat is with it, and the rice. And then for Chinese, I've got the beef and broccoli and a lumpia, which is a Filipino egg roll, and the Chinese rice, fried rice, is with that. Yes, I am. I drink coffee any time of the night. It does nothing for me but fill my tummy up. That's the one thing drink that I have before I go to bed. It helps me sleep. Oh, really? We'll have to exchange recipes. I would love to have other people's recipes too. You can't drink coffee at night, Paragon Ridge? I can drink coffee all day long and it don't do nothing. But I drink a Dr. Pepper all day long too. That's about the only thing you'll see in my hand, coffee or Dr. Pepper. And I've seen your son's video on skinning. Yeah, I got some good gluten-free ones. The pizza that I just did, that pizza crust, you can make that into a gluten-free pizza. Instead of using the regular flour, use a gluten-free. Can you speak tonight? Gluten-free flour, and it works just as well. I just put that video up yesterday, the pizza crust. What's wrong with you? My dog's crying. An energy drink at 7:30 p.m. I can't drink those energy drinks. I've got heart problems and they make my heart palpitate too much and I'll have a heart attack. I've had too many of those already. Did you see the dinner pizza or the breakfast pizza? It was the same crust. Yes, I have it, and you don't taste any different. Yeah, it does not taste any different. It is delicious with either flour. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. He wants to come say hi. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. Just a second here. He wants to say hi. There you go. You say hi to everybody? That's my Sky. He's over there whining. Yeah. Okay, so go on. Goodbye. No, he wants my attention and I ain't got time to give it to him right now. Thank you, Diana. Go lay down. Go. Go. Thank you, TC. That's my baby. I've had him for a little over 12 years. Yeah. So he's retired service dog. Yes, you did. You did. And I loved what you showed of him. And my rats. I used to have rats. You showed that on your channel one night. Oh, TC, Huskies, if you can handle the hair, because they shed very, very bad. You can't have him in your bed. He leaves too much hair. No matter how much you brush him, give him a bath, he still will shed a pillowcase full every day. Just from petting him, I've got hair all over my arm just from petting him. So if you can't handle hair, then a husky is not the kind to get. You lost two. Okay, I think I'm missing something. Yeah, my rats. You can tame pet rats to do tricks and everything. I love my pet rats. I had 144 at one point, but when I had to move from Tulsa, I had to sell them. But I'm wanting to get them again. Oh wow, sorry, TC. I can't have cats. He likes to play with them too much and a little too rough. He don't hurt to kill them, but he likes to play with the cats too much. But he loved the rats. Yes, they are, Kelly. They are so faithful. I had a naked mole rat that only had one eye that the mother had damaged its eye when it was born. So he looked so weird. A big, he was about this big. That was just his body alone, with wrinkly skin and only one eye. He he looked mean. If you start working with them at birth, no, they don't bite. But if you don't get them friendly within the first 4 weeks of having them, then yes, they could bite. Oh, you have two right now? Wow. There are some that can live that long. Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere, Morgan. You have to send me pictures. Love to see them. And send them to two old people on the couch. They'll for their fur baby nights. I thought that was wonderful when they put mine on their channel. I loved it. I love showing off my babies. Right now, all I've got is Sky left. I didn't get to make anybody else's Burtwood ward. I have to go on and check. That's a lot of dogs. You know, as I started to say, I haven't made anybody else's lives tonight because I had to take a quick nap. I babysat my kids all night, and then I had to go and work on my daughter's car today. By the time I got done working on her car, it was time to take a nap. I was tired. Oh, wow. The Sky's about 13 right now, maybe 14, but he's not going to last much longer. He has cancer. He's got about 4 lumps down on his belly, and there's really nothing I can do but keep him keep him comfortable until he passes. When it comes to the point that he's got suffering, then I'm going to have to put him down because I won't let him suffer. But right now, he seems to be doing good with it. I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to that point because I've had him for so long. He's my world. '17, wow. I know smaller dogs last longer than the bigger dogs. Bigger dogs usually don't live more than about 12 years. Smaller ones will last longer, anywhere from 15 to 20 years normally. So for him being about 13, 14 years old, he's doing good. Because I know I got him when he was about a year and a half, 2 years old. See what time is it? Wow. Yeah, I changed places where I normally do my lives. I usually do it in my art room, but I feel more comfortable in my kitchen. You tried what, TC? Did I miss something? Oh, great. I'd love to see it. I'll have to go on when we get done here. Yeah, if anybody wants me to uh, do the recipe, please send it to me and I will make a video of your recipe and give you credit for it on my channel. That way other people can see what you guys eat in your parts of the states. I know a lot of Oklahoma people eat different than what Pennsylvania people eat. Because when I moved to Pennsylvania, oh man, I swear I could not eat a lot of their food out there because I was so used to Oklahoma food. Pennsylvania food doesn't taste good. There's a few things that I liked out there, but to me, what they called food was not good. So we need to collaborate on recipes. Send me some things and I will make it on my page for you. And that gives me something different to cook than what I normally cook every day too. Did you? Where are you guys at now? Two old people. Are you guys in Texas now? Isn't their Pennsylvania food a lot different? I think the only thing that I got out of that state that actually was good is their sloppy joes. I do not like regular sloppy joes, but the Pennsylvania sloppy joes was amazing. Oh, okay. You live up by my son. I was just there at Christmas. I went to Oklahoma City at Christmas time to visit my son. And then I went again last week when my granddaughter was born. She was born on the 1st, at just about 10 o'clock in the morning. I got my 9th grandbaby was born. So you probably know what I'm talking about the Pennsylvania sloppy joes. They're completely different. What are grass? I have to look that up. Well, congratulations. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's one I won't cook with. Deer meat? No, thank you. I'll leave that to y'all. No, for the sloppy joes, most people southern wise will cook their sloppy joes with the tomato sauce. Pennsylvania will cook their sloppy joes with a barbecue sauce. And they do the same with the spaghetti. Pennsylvania spaghetti has chili instead of spaghetti sauce, instead of a tomato sauce. And a lot of the Pennsylvania spaghetti is made with chicken instead of hamburger. Now, I do like the chicken spaghetti, but I did not like the chili spaghetti. You gotta quit whining. I was talking. You gotta quit whining. So the sloppy joes in Pennsylvania, I absolutely love those. I'll have to make that on here because it. I make a homemade barbecue sauce that it's amazing with with that recipe. Chicken spaghetti is very good. They use a white sauce for their chicken spaghetti instead of a red sauce. I don't care too much for the white sauce, but I love the chicken in the red sauce. I'll have to make it both ways on here. And then you'd have to make up your own mind which way you like it better. You got to give me some good things to cook. Oh, with the roast? Send me that recipe, Kelly. That would be amazing, if you don't mind. And I'll feature it on one of my videos for you. Because that'd be a two-part meal that I could do. Please follow me on Facebook, and I would love to do that recipe for you. Anybody else got any suggestions? As soon as I get out here, I'm going to go back through here and I'm going to write all these suggestions down. And I'm going to make a meal plan, a video meal plan. Stop now. I'm going to have to let him outside. I'll be right back, guys. There we go. Yeah, with the white cream sauce, the chicken. It's like an Alfredo sauce. The chicken Alfredo with spaghetti noodles instead of a fettuccine noodle. Yeah, it's time to go snack now too, isn't it? My good thing is I cook all of it and don't eat it. I cook it and give it to my neighbor or my daughter. I eat about 4 or 5 bites and I'm full, so I'll take a little bit of it out of whatever I cook and I give it to my neighbor or to my daughter. I will definitely try that. Not going anywhere, are you, Morgans? Anybody got any good dessert recipes? I got a food pantry in there full of food ready to cook on desserts. I'm thinking about doing the impossible pie. Has anybody heard of that? It's a pie that makes its own pie crust, but I'm trying to think of different flavors that I would want to make. It's normally like a vanilla to lemon flavor, but I'm thinking about making it a strawberry or a blueberry flavor instead. I want to do things that people are not too used to, but something that they would love to try. Okay, TC, you have a good night. That would be wonderful, TC. I would love that. Oh no, Kelly, I eat my spaghetti with ranch too. Night, TC. Sleep well, and I'll be praying for you and your family. Joan family, are you still on here? I haven't heard from you in a while. I haven't seen Sandy on here either. Sandy, you still here? Well, you got to speak up. I'd like to hear some of your ideas too. Okay, I can do a custard. Yes, Kelly. You can do like a Reuben grilled cheese, a Philadelphia cheesesteak grilled cheese. Uh, let's see, because everybody does the ham and grill cheese, and then you put grilled cheese in tortillas instead, and roll it up and fry them. Those are delicious. It's a kind of hard. I'm trying to think of the word. It's like a taquito. But it's a good snack food. Okay, I'll do a custard for you. I know I still got to get to a sugar-free German chocolate cake that somebody's asked me to do. I just haven't been able to get to it. I bought all the stuff for it, but with everything going on in the last month and a half, I haven't been able to get to it. I'm working on getting a new canner. I was wanting to get a pressure canner. I do a lot with chocolate too, old people, a lot. So I buy it. tons of chocolate. I do a lot of candy bars. I do a lot of clusters, chocolate covered cherries. During the holidays, I do a lot with chocolate. Oh yes. Oh wow. Yeah, send me that recipe too, Kelly. Sounds wonderful. Good night, Morgan's happy place. Hopefully you have a good evening. I've had fun talking to you guys. I'm coming up on an hour, so I've got about 8 minutes left that I can be on here. I've set myself for an hour. Yeah, that's the thing, Kelly. I don't eat none of it either. So what I do make, I try to find somebody around here that would like it, and I will make it and hand it over. Oh wow. You guys have a good night too, old people on couch. Hope to see you next week. I will start making this at 9 o'clock every week. Oh, I miss that. Thanks, Jones family, for so I'll be doing this at 9 o'clock every week now. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, we got about 6 more minutes. As getting to be the same with me, Diane. So that's why I have this stool that I'm sitting in. As soon as I get done stirring or something, I'll turn around and just sit down. I do a lot of my cooking sitting down now. I just can't give it up yet. I wish you lived closer. I'd be giving you all the food that I cook. Paragon Ridge Ranch, you still on here? I guess they dropped off too because there's only three on here. Hmm. Hello, Hat Creek. How you doing? That's true, Diana. It is. That is true, Hat Creek. Kids can't go without the cooking. Yeah, we were all just about ready to call it quits for the night, Hat Creek. So there's three of us again. Somebody else dropped out. Kelly, my cousin is blind and she can cook up a storm. Do you have an Instapot, Hat Creek? Me too, Joan family. Oh, great. So you probably know a lot of good recipes to do in that. I've got the 6 quart ninja. It's Yeah, I can't live without mine. For a while there, I was cooking in it every day. Yeah, that's what I like about my ninja. It's all in one. I made a cheesecake in that thing. Oh, it was so good. Yes, it does. You can put frozen food in there and be done in a lot more time than you would if you did it in the oven. And it's all from frozen. Your son is a chef and you watch my videos? I ain't nowhere near that good. I'm just a home cook. That is true, Hat Creek. Air fryers only do a little at a time. But I find a lot of French fries, if you um, put them in the microwave for about 3 to 5 minutes before you put, like for French fries, just wash your potatoes off and then wrap them in saran wrap and put them in the microwave for about 5 minutes just to start to cook them. And that's it. Then take them out and cut them into your French fries, and they will cook in a lot less time in the oven. If you do that with like your fried potatoes for breakfast and stuff, it will cook a lot faster. Also, I take a lot of my potatoes before for my breakfast. I will, if I have like my family coming over, I will microwave them for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I will cut them up and put them in a bucket of water or a bowl of water. And then when it's ready, time to cook it, then I'll put them on the grill, and they come out really crispy. I'll put them in the oven or on the stove top, either one, and it don't take half as long to cook them because they've already been partially cooked by softening the middles up a little bit. But you don't want to put them in for very long because you don't want to make it mushy like a baked potato, just halfway. Ooh, that's what I'm wanting. A lot of the Amish Mennonite recipes. There's an Amish store, oh gosh, a couple hours from here that they have a recipe book that I'm wanting to go get. I love to go to their Amish and Mennonite like Saturday markets, but I can't find one around here. My daughter goes to one in Pennsylvania and buys all of her groceries from them because it's all freshly grown. Oh, I would love to do that. I need some Amish and Mennonite cookbooks. The Mainly what I cook is what I've been cooking all my life. So yes, I do too, Hat Creek. That's the only way food tastes good. I like my ninja, but nothing beats cooking it in fresh butter and lard. Do you still practice the Mennonite ways, Hat Creek? Are you allowed to cook with well, if you have an Instant Pot, then you're allowed to cook with electricity. I almost made a fool of myself there. There's 6 of us back on here. Okay, we've got a couple visitors on here that haven't said something yet because it says there's 6 of us. Now I only count 4. Who else is on here? That is true, Diana. That is so true. We got a couple of viewers that just listening in. Well, guys, I've passed my hour. I'd like to stay on longer, but it looks like I'm going to have to go right now. You guys find me on Facebook at Salinas D World and pass some recipes off to me so I can cook them for you on and everybody else, if you don't mind. No, it's not good to impress anybody. Impress yourself, that's all that matters. I will be here. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Jones family. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Diana. Bye, Hat Trick. See you guys next week.